Alrighty, welcome to the channel, guys. So today we're going to run through exactly how you as an agency owner can generate B2B qualified leads for yourself as well for your clients using LinkedIn. And even better, we're going to automate the entire process from start to finish. So before we jump into it, wanted to set a quick agenda for everybody. First, I'm going to touch a little bit on cold email versus LinkedIn. We'll explain how you can get your lead lists that you can then upload into the Friendly platform and then build a campaign and start sending out those connection requests, messages, and post reactions on autopilot. So first off, I want to talk a little bit about cold email. So everybody knows cold email has been around for a long time. We all know about buying multiple domains, having multiple inboxes, rotating those inboxes through something like Instantly AI. And while this is great, there are a few downsides to it. Number one, there's still people who are landing in spam in 2025. Nobody has the silver bullet to cold email, and it ends up costing a ton of money once you really invest in it at scale to get results, right? So let's say you want to reach out to 10,000 leads per month, right, on cold email. That's going to end up costing you probably about $300 a month. And with reply rates below 1%, you might be able to squeak by with 5 to 10 meetings booked per month, but you're spending $300. So it gets quite expensive. Now, the reason we're talking about LinkedIn today is because on LinkedIn, the conversion rates are way higher. And if you're selling B2B, that's exactly where your prospects are going to live. So today what we're going to do is we're going to walk you through exactly how you can build a lead list, download that lead list, upload it into a platform called Friendly, and then automate all of that outreach on your behalf. So let's get into it, all right? First off, what we're going to want to do is we're going to use Apollo today in order to source our leads. So just go to apollo.com. You can see here's their pricing. You can sign up for a free plan if you just want to get started. The basic plan is $59 a month. That's going to give you up to 1,000 exports per month, which is more than enough for LinkedIn. But what we're going to want to do is go ahead and sign up for a free account here. I already have an account, so I'm not going to do this. But once you're in the platform, you can just jump right in and go to the people section here. So this is where you're actually going to search for your prospective buyers, and you're going to say, okay, who do I want to reach out to? So in this scenario, we're going to pretend that we're reaching out to founders at SaaS startups, right? B2B SaaS startups. So the filtering's pretty easy and pretty self-explanatory here. We're just going to come into the job titles and we're going to search for founders. We're then going to go into the employee tab here because we're looking at SaaS startups, right? So we're going to say 1 to 10. We want startups. That's what we're reaching out to for our lead generation services. And if we want SaaS companies, they're going to be within the computer software industry. So here we've got about 13,000 total results. Now for this example, I'm just going to use a handful of contacts because I'm not trying to use up all my credits either. But you can easily select up to as many records as you'd like to export, right? So the max number of people listed here is 25. If you wanted to, export the whole 1,000 for the month, you can go ahead and do that. For this example, we're just going to use the number 5 to keep things easy. We'll hit apply. So now we have these 5 contacts selected. It's time to actually export them into a CSV. So then we can then upload them into the Friendly system and actually start reaching out to these people on LinkedIn. So we'll hit the export button with our contacts selected. You can go ahead and check all the boxes that have numbers here listed because we're not really going for emails. We just want the max number of contacts and LinkedIn profiles. We're going to go ahead and hit next. Now, what we're going to want to do here, the way the Friendly platform works is we need 4 pieces of information. We need their first name, their last name, the company name, and their LinkedIn URL. So we're going to come and do these edit export CSV settings. And we're going to hit edit settings on the contact level. We'll deselect all of the options and we'll just select first name, last name, company, and then personal LinkedIn URL. We'll save these settings. Okay. And then we'll come back to our export here and we will hit save. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and download this CSV. Okay, so we've got our CSV downloaded here. I'm gonna go ahead and open up a Google Sheets because that's the easiest way for me to show you guys how to do this. Once you're in Google Sheets, you don't even need Excel, by the way. You can just do all this in Sheets, so no need to go get a Microsoft subscription. We're gonna hit File, we're gonna import, and we will import our most recent download here, which is going to be this Apollo CSV. All right, so we've got the data imported here, first name, last name, company. The one thing we are going to want to change is we're just going to want to call this LinkedIn URL. So whenever we do parse this CSV in Friendly, it's going to be easy to work with. And we'll add company name. Alrighty, so we have our CSV here. It's formatted, it's updated, we got who we need. Let's go ahead and download this new document as another CSV here. And then next, we're going to jump into Friendly. Okay, so go ahead and navigate to tryfriendli.com. This is a LinkedIn lead generation platform. So it's basically going to allow you to reach out to your prospects on autopilot through LinkedIn. Similar to how you'd customize an email campaign, we're able to do that, but specifically for LinkedIn, where all your buyers are actually going to live. So once you're on the page here, on the home page, you're going to want to register for an account. I already have an account, so I'm just going to go ahead and sign in to my account here. You'll be greeted by the homepage. There's a quick 60-second video showing you how to use the platform, but I figured it'd be easier to give you a little bit deeper of a walkthrough here on this video. First thing we want to do is connect your LinkedIn account. You'll come into LinkedIn account under settings, and you'll be able to connect it here. You can see mine's already connected. Then we're going to work on that list that we just uploaded. So we're going to call this YouTube test number 3, and we will choose that file that we just downloaded from Apollo. You can preview your CSV here. If you have a green check mark, that means your formatting is correct. If you do not have a green check mark and there's a red X, just make sure that your columns match these labels exactly. So they are case sensitive, just make sure they're the same. We're gonna hit save. Now we're gonna build a campaign. This is actually how we're gonna tell the system how we wanna reach out to the prospects on a specific cadence. We're gonna name this YouTube test 3. We're going to select the list that we just created within the system. And here's where we're going to build out what kind of actions we want to go out to our prospects. Step 1 is always going to be an invitation to connect. Reason why is because we want to make sure we get that connection out first. Make sure that we're trying to get a hold of them, right? So we cannot send a message unless we're already connected. And next we're going to add some steps. So step 1, if they did accept, we have 3 options: send message, react to a post, or view their profile. We'll go ahead and react to their post, and we'll do it a day after that invitation goes out or is accepted. On the not accepted route, we're going to go ahead and do the same thing and just say we're going to react to their post. Step 3, let's go ahead and send a message to our prospects. So let's say 2 days later, after we react to one of their posts, we'll say, hey, first name. And we'll say, saw that you just raised some money for your company. Must be a busy time. Interested in how you can book meetings on autopilot using LinkedIn. Pretty simple message there. We'll hit save. We'll finish out our not accepted route here by viewing their profile, and we'll do that 2 days later as well. Now, the thing is, you can make these campaigns as long as you'd like. So if you want to be really quick with it, you just want to connect, send them a message, see if they respond, you can do that. If you want to build out a longer kind of nurture campaign where you want to view their profile a few times, react to a bunch of their posts, kind of put a face to your name on LinkedIn so they know who you are before you message them, you can go about that route as well, which we actually recommend. It tends to translate into more meetings booked. But it's really up to you. The world's your oyster. You can create these campaigns how you see fit. Whenever you're finished, we'll hit save. You can either start the campaign immediately or you can wait and then turn it on later. So that's a quick walkthrough on how we use Apollo and Friendly to automate our outbound lead generation. We book anywhere internally between 10 to 20 meetings per month. We use a couple of LinkedIn accounts, myself and my co-founders. But it's a great way for you to really differentiate yourself and stand out from the other lead generation agencies out there. So if you're looking at exploring a new avenue of outbound, or maybe cold email isn't working for you, I'm going to leave the link down below to both my calendar, where you can book some time with me, as well as to our website Friendly and to Apollo. So happy selling, y'all. Best of luck with your agencies. Let me know if you liked the video. Thanks.